So today we have Galadriel, we have Frodo, and we have Arwen. So you can choose a character, and then we will see what there is in the card. These are, believe it or not, from the Finnish premiere of Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, from the time when I was 15 years old. And the cards are pretty beaten up. I have been playing with these for the last 15 years. But anyway, we'll go with these 3 today. So I'm going to give you a moment to choose. And my cat is very chatty today. Come on. Meow. 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 That was a stylish entrance. Alright, let's see what there is underneath these cards. Let's start with Galadriel. And we have sleep. Now, of course, when we are feeling down or depressed, at least with me, I tend to stay awake and think about my worries and my troubles, so sleep is important. So here we have a beautiful lady, a fairy or a princess sleeping. There we have a castle in the background. We have some beautiful flowers. We have birds. There's an owl, 2 owls actually, a little bird and a forest. Beautiful dreams, I believe she is having. But let's see what the meaning is from our book. The key to recovery and healing is a good night's sleep. You get so involved in work, exercise, appointments, and socializing that your sleep is compromised. Create a routine with your sleep and commit to going to bed at the same time each night. The circadian rhythm regulates the eating and sleeping behavior of all living beings. This biological process drives your body's physiology to create an ideal sleep routine that you follow habitually. That might sound extreme, but your body needs the time provided during sleep to reset itself and to master its healing. A good night's sleep will improve your immune system, your mood, and your concentration skills. To improve the quality of your sleep, engage in peaceful activities before you settle in for the night. Many studies emphasize the importance of not having a television in your bedroom. Avoid eating late at night. A bedtime ritual can help your mind and body recognize the cues it is time to wind down. Listen to soothing music, read a book, or find other ways to relax and ease the transition between wakefulness and drifting off to sleep. I have to say, when I was reading this, I just kept thinking about how I tend to ignore all of this advice a lot of times. But it's also because of depression, anxiety, and a lot of things out of my control. So what I would like to say to you, be in peace with yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself on being perfect on things. Hello. A maiden sleeps peacefully under a full moon. In ancient Egypt, sleep was viewed as a very sacred time. After readying themselves through ritual, meditation, and prayer, individuals could retreat to special sleep chambers. The Egyptians believed inspiration and divine guidance would be received during this sacred sleep. Notice the simplicity and beauty of this card. You do not need to have an elaborate practice. Just treat your sleep time as significantly as you do your waking time. The lone bird protects the maiden, so she sleeps in safety. The full moon shines on the maiden, highlighting the importance of her siesta. You are going to reap many benefits from your new sleep pattern. Have fun with it and enjoy the clarity you will have once you are well rested. Let's see what is behind Frodo. I love this image with the Frodo and the ring. Did you know that Elijah Wood, he actually has the ring that they used on the set? think that's pretty cool. So we get replenished. And isn't that a nice looking card? We have the ladies sleeping. We have some knights here. We have a boat. We have a castle. We have a lady playing a harp. We have these beautiful dreams about the ocean, about the sea, about adventures. All kinds of nice things. I have found that sometimes when I am feeling very tired and I have anxiety and I worry about things, I need to reset my brain, almost like reboot my brain to think all the things that I have accomplished, all the things that I have done, and things that make me happy, things that give me joy. So I think that is a good thing to remember, because when we are in that depression loop and mindset, our mind then goes into those things that are all about negativity and things that have been going wrong, and everything just feels very difficult. Let's see replenish. It is not possible to be happy or at your best all the time. Having depleted energy or off days is a natural part of everyday life. However, it is how you manage those times when you are energetically low that is important. It is imperative to take care of your emotional energy just as you take care of your physical well-being. This means addressing depression, fear, mood swings, anger, or feeling drained of energy. Have strategies for coping and replenishing yourself, such as an exercise program. Identify ways of regrouping and gaining control of your energy. There are benefits to scheduling a day each month that is just for you. This day can be whatever you like, whatever you would like it to be. Sleep in, watch a favorite movie while enjoying a favorite treat, make a dinner date with a friend, or just catch up for a chat. Doing something that makes you feel good will help revitalize your energy. When you are in a healing process, depression can be a challenge. Make sure you take steps to address depression early on. Talk to people about how you are feeling, and if you need, get help organizing time for something you enjoy. A beautiful woman unwinds in satin sheets while a bustle of activity goes on around her. Take care of yourself. It is up to you to replenish your energy. The color lilac represents the future, your imagination and your dreams. Lilac is grounding. It also inspires and enhances physical ability and spiritual enlightenment. You are resilient. You will overcome anything that comes your way. A difficult period is diminishing and moving into your past. Let's hope so. Then let's see our last card, which is Arwen, one of my favorite characters in Lord of the Rings. We have a forward movement. Now I do think these cards very well represent the topic of today. And I would say the forward movement, the biggest lesson I have learned is to be gentle with yourself. Whatever it is that you are recovering, was it then depression, was it then bad relationship, an illness, cancer, being taken advantage of, whatever it may be gentle with yourself. And we have this absolutely beautiful image. We have a fairy on a purple rose, and there are ribbons. Oh, there's lots of Beltane vibes here. And she's being pulled by this chariot of butterflies. I love it. And look at her hair. It's all rainbowy. So beautiful. There's this superstition that I've heard long ago that is the first butterfly of the summer that you see. The color of that butterfly is going to determine what kind of summer you are going to have. And I do this every year. Every time when I see a butterfly for the first time in April or in May, I think about the color, and that is the summer I am going to have. And I saw the first butterfly 2 days ago, and it was sort of yellowish green. It was a lemon butterfly, sitruunaperhonen as we say in Finnish. Maybe like this one here, the tiny one. But I thought, I think that is going to signify a beautiful very sunny summer, hopefully, and lots of time spending in nature. But the next butterfly that I saw was a monarch. And monarch, of course, is, red and has these cool patterns. So it's nice to see different kinds of butterflies here. But yeah, feel free to use that superstition if you want. I think it's a funny one and quite nice one. And butterflies in many cultures, they represent the soul. I think in our modern society, in the work environment, there seems to be like more weight is put on your physical health than on your mental health. Sometimes it feels like that. But then in reality, of course, we need to take care of both, because we are the summon of those two. We need to take care of the physical health and the mental health. Nothing ever stays the same. Life is a constant state of change. This is an undeniable law of nature. You may feel you are in the middle of challenging circumstances. Take heart and trust things are already changing for the better. Things are moving, even though you cannot see it happening. Change comes in many ways. Some changes are quick, while others are gradual. Once you agree to change and give up your resolve to resist, you can access whatever is heading your way. The change that is coming into your life may concern your health. It may herald a change in a relationship. It could be something else entirely. However it manifests, there is positive energy in this change. It is going to take place. You are being asked to trust and keep your heart open to whatever comes your way. Butterflies tow a fairy sitting on a rose carriage. The rose indicates balance and fate. The butterfly signifies change, but also grace and soul connection. The fairy is being moved over a beautiful landscape. The various hues in this artwork represent different chakras. The purple represents the crown chakra. Blue is associated with the throat chakra. Pink is connected to the ear chakra. Yellow relates to the solar plexus. If your eye is drawn to a specific color, it may indicate a chakra that needs balancing. Ultimately, the place you are moving towards is better than the place you are currently in. I definitely agree with that. And now in the end, I think I will be picking something from my charm box. All right, today we got binoculars. Now that's a difficult word for me. Binoculars. What they are called in Finnish? Kiikarit. So binoculars have many different meanings. It can suggest to, stop for a moment, look around, take a deep breath, go into nature, spend time in nature observing birds, observing animals. I should get myself binoculars, actual ones, not these little charms, because there is a nest of swans in the nearby swamp that is behind my home, and I would like to observe them from a safe distance. Swans can be aggressive, but there is lots of water between us, so I'm not going to bother them. But I would like to observe them from a distance. And the other meaning of binoculars is that you are seeing a big picture. You see patterns in things. You can see patterns in the way people behave, in the way you yourself behave. Maybe you have experienced growth within yourself. You have observed things. You have gained binoculars of the mind. You see the big picture, and you have gained understanding of this world and how it works. And know that you are supported, and you are guided, and you are helped, both in this world and in the other worlds. So the binoculars can also represent our higher selves. It is the knowledge that we have in our unconsciousness that we can tap into. That is all that I have for today for you guys. If you would like to see more of my work and support me, you can join me on my Patreon at patreon.com/Fairychamber. If you're not yet a member of this YouTube channel, please do join me and leave a comment and give a thumbs up. If you want to see my artworks, you can visit my website at fairychamber.org. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok, but like semi-active. But anyway, I would love to connect with you. And stay awesome, stay fantastic, be witchy, and I will see you next time. Bye! Butterfly fingers.